back to a new type of video. I'm so excited to do this video. I actually wanted to do one last month, but I just didn't get a chance. So I'm like, yes, June is the time. Well, it's obviously, oh wait, okay, yeah, so it is June, I'm right, but this is technically for May. You'll understand in a minute. Basically, it's an overview recap of the Blu-rays released in May. So I'm going to try and do one at the beginning, like what date is it now? I've got my phone because I wanted to check some things. It is the 7th of June. So yeah, I'm going to try and do it at the beginning of the month. Probably it might be a little bit earlier next time, it's just I wasn't able to film it last week. But yes, it's going to be a recap of the things that I picked up in June and each release week and what came out and all good stuff like that. So yeah, let's just kind of get straight into it. So the first week of June, now of course as well with these things, if you want to kind of check more in depth about them, there is a Monday movie hunt for each week of the releases. So yeah, you can look up that as well. But for the first week of June, we had, well, I've got two movies here that I got from that first week, and also though Birdman came out, which I have not picked up yet, and I know lots of you love that movie, and I do want to see it soon. And you know, it's definitely a movie I'm excited about. It just wasn't one I was dying to pick up on release day, but I'm still wanting to pick it up at some point. So obviously, like I say, Birdman came out, and then Unbroken came out on that day as well. This one I really enjoyed. I gave it 4.5 stars. I feel like this month's releases were really good, and I gave them all 4 stars and above for the ones that I picked up. But yeah, this one I really enjoyed. And the same goes with all these, so I'll just say it once. I have a full review on every single one of these movies that I have here that I picked up. So if you kind of want to know more in depth, I will link each review down below in the little description-y doobly-doo. But yeah, so this movie I really enjoyed. It's about Louis Zamperini and his kind of experience through World War II, and also for that it was very good, and it was a kind of really inspiring and hard to watch true story, and Jack O'Connor did a fantastic job, and the special features on this one are really great as well. I definitely recommend, if you have this, to check out the special features and kind of find out a little bit more about him through that. And this is, I think, the first movie directed by Angelina Jolie, if I am correct. And yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I definitely am so glad that I picked that one up. I've only seen all of these once so far, which is unusual for me, because usually with new releases I watch them a couple of times within that month, but May was just a bit of a crazy month. So yes, that was Unbroken. And then the next one was actually sent to me for my birthday from my friend, so that was really cool that it's kind of in this mix, because it was one I really wanted to see but didn't pick up right away, and that is The Last 5 Years. Oh, I'm lying, I've seen this one twice. I just said I've seen them all only once, and then obviously this one, no, I have seen twice. I really enjoyed this, and like I said, just did a review on this one recently, like literally the other day. It might have been, yeah, it was like literally Friday, and today is Sunday, so yeah, and it's a musical based around these two people and kind of their relationship over 5 years. It's kind of all done in song. It's one of those type of musicals where there's not much dialogue, but it's mostly built up of songs, and I really enjoyed this. I gave it 4 stars, and you know, like I said, I watched it again a second time, so yes, that is The Last 5 Years. Also on this Monday, Badland came out with Nicholas Hoult and Elle Fanning, and that movie I've actually ordered online, but it hasn't arrived yet. I literally ordered it the other day, so it would have been here in the mix, but I wouldn't have seen it because it probably would have come, if anything, yesterday, and you know. So yeah, I've ordered Badland, so I'm looking forward to watching that, and I'll probably do a review on it, you know, within the next few weeks or so when it's here, probably on one of the Friday reviews. So yeah, Badland, if you've seen that one, let me know. That also came out on that first Monday. So now moving on to the second Monday. On the second Monday of the month, only one real big release came out, and that was The Theory of Everything, which I didn't watch right away actually. It took a little while to watch this one, and I was really surprised when I watched it. I mean, I knew I was going to enjoy it, but it really was a fantastic film about Stephen Hawking and his kind of life, and you know, his struggles, and then his relationship with Jane, and then obviously, you know, his the physics side of it, is, you know, brilliance in science and all stuff like that. And it was a fantastic film, but it was so very sad, but don't let that put you off. But it really was a heartbreaking film. It was definitely sadder than I thought it was going to be. But Eddie Redmayne was so fantastic in this movie. He absolutely blew me away, and he definitely deserved the Oscar in my opinion. So yeah, that is The Theory of Everything, which was for the second week of May. And then the third week of May, we had this movie, and then also Foxcatcher, which I've not really heard too many people saying about. If you've seen Foxcatcher, let me know. I don't know, I do want to see it, but it was never one that I was in a big rush to see. And then A Most Violent Year also came out on that day, and I think maybe a movie Home Sweet Hell with Katherine Heigl, but that could have been that came out in this month of May, but I think it was that week as well. So yeah, we had Foxcatcher, A Most Violent Year, and Home Sweet Hell. They're 3 that I didn't pick up, but then the one that I did pick up on this particular Monday is Into the Woods, the Disney adaptation of the Broadway musical, and I absolutely loved this movie. The songs are so good. I loved every single song, which I feel like is surprising in movies like this, because again, it's kind of more built up of songs than dialogue, and I want to watch it again really, really soon. I'm so excited to see this one again. All the performances were incredible, all the singers did a fantastic job in my opinion, and yeah, this blew me away, this movie. I loved it. I was so excited after I finished watching it, and yeah, I really, really enjoyed Into the Woods, so I definitely recommend checking it out if you like musicals, because I, like I say, loved it. But if you don't like musicals, it's probably not something for you, because, like I say, it is really heavily built up on songs. And yeah, it was definitely an interesting kind of twist on fairy tales and stuff. It kind of combines a bunch of stories into this one story. But yeah, it's fantastic. Definitely check out Into the Woods. Okay, and now the final week of May, I had 2 releases that I was very, very, very excited about. And the first one is Big Hero 6, which came out in 3D, so I'm really excited about that, to get a new 3D Blu-ray. This movie, I loved. This is probably my favourite movie of the month. I absolutely loved this. I cannot wait to watch it again. I haven't had a chance to watch it again yet, and it was fantastic. It was cute, it was funny, it was sad, it was just so much. I think with this one I did a discussion as well, so it's like a review and a discussion. And yeah, if you haven't seen Big Hero 6, you gotta see Big Hero 6, it's so good. And the 3D on this one was really great as well. I was really surprised, because sometimes Disney isn't the best 3D, but this one was good. I really, really, really enjoyed this movie. Okay, and then the next one for this final week I got was Wild, which I also really, really enjoyed. I gave 4.5 stars to this one. Oh, I gave Big Hero 6 5 if I didn't say. And yeah, I mean, this was so great. It was such an inspiring story about Cheryl Strayed, who this was her true story about her walking the PCT, the Pacific Crest Trail, and the things that she went through and what it kind of meant to her, and it was just kind of all about that and this trail that she goes on. And if you enjoy movies like that, I definitely recommend it. At first I was a bit like, am I going to love this as much as I hoped to? And then by the end I just loved it, and it was just so beautiful, and the cinematography was fantastic, obviously, with this beautiful scenery, and the soundtrack was great, and I really, really enjoyed this movie, and definitely want to watch it again soon. So yeah, definitely check out Wild. Reese Witherspoon also did such a fantastic job in this one. Yeah, I thought her performance was really great. And then also this final week of May, where Wild and Big Hero 6 came out, we also had The Testament of Youth, which I actually don't know too much about. I've not really heard anyone talking about it, so if you guys know anything about that one, let me know down in the comments below. But yes, that's pretty much it for May. So these are all the ones that I picked up. We've got 1 3D Blu-ray, 1, 2, 3, 4 Blu-rays, and 1 DVD. So yeah, those are my May new release pickups, and I really thought this was such a fun kind of little recap video to do. So if you guys enjoy this recap, definitely give the video a thumbs up and comment down below with your thoughts if you want me to carry on doing them each kind of month. You know, for the previous month, at the beginning of the next month, to wrap up what I've picked up and my brief thoughts on each of the newer movies for the previous month. Hopefully that made sense. Yes, until then guys, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you then. Goodbye!